Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. And he's cut it out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Oyarzabal. Might be danger here. And the shot! It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Hello, hello. Tick, my tick.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's Camavinga. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now this could be a chance.
Ja, aber I am pathetic about my life.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Nice.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0.
Holland, weisje.
Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, super. And a chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Haaland. Over to the left. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Chips it through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And here's Oyarzabal. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Robertson. Son Heung-min. He's got away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Robertson could try cutting inside here, and he's had it nicked away. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. And a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Not the most accurate pass. And that is a little undercooked. Akanji. It's Camavinga. Now there's a fine ball. Valverde. Valverde has been caught there, it's a foul. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Oyarzabal. Haaland. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Could be danger here. Cross to the back post. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi. No way through. Now it's Son Heung-min.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the left flank. Can he get away here? And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Played out wide. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Foot in. Oh, he's burst through. He's in a good position here. Haaland! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And Messi! And that has faded wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Caicedo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Oyarzabal. Backward it goes. Chance for a shot! No, it's wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's intervened well there. That'll be a throw-in. Just eases him off the ball. Mikel Oyarzabal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Messi. Big chance! Jimenez clears.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Smoothly does it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, sweet feet. He rises! Goal! Oh, offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Time then for the first substitution of the game. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Jimenez. Akanji. Valverde. And it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Look at the space here. Haaland! And he stands tall, impenetrable. And this is Son Heung-min. Messi. Fagioli. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Haaland. Now it's Fagioli. Caicedo. Here's Oyarzabal. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fagioli! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8,
It's become a case of men against boys.
number 2, Vadio. Coming on the field,
Oh, nice touch.
number 20, Kane. Number 13, Federico Valverde. Number 18,
Shapes to shoot!
Palacios.
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
3 minutes at a time.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's managed to get rid. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Kane. Ambitious ball here. Chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi applies the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now, what about a counter-attack? Pinches it off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it out wide.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Messi. Close shoots! He's got away with one there. Bruno Henrique. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Jimenez. Back into the middle, and here's Haaland. Oyartha, chance for a shot! And it's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aimed beyond the defence, stood up well to him there. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. No, he is not giving anything away. Van Dijk. Lewandowski. And this is Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. And the shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 11, Lionel Messi.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bruno Henrique. Can he get it through? Oyarzabal. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Erling Haaland.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And this is Messi. Guardiol. It's anyone's ball now. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bruno Henrique. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Caicedo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Camavinga. Camavinga! It's off target and by quite a way.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Robertson. That's Bruno Henrique. Caicedo cuts it out. Mikel Oyarzabal given the lift of his goal. Showing good feet. Haaland. And the shot! Lewandowski. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
मेरे पास PS है मोबाइल में नहीं है sorry for that thank you for support
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again. And it's Lewandowski.
क्या आप अपने मोबाइल से प्लेस्टेशन खेल सकते हैं नहीं अब नहीं सकता
And
हूँ
he's forced to go back.
मेरे पास टाइम ही नहीं है
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe.
oh
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Liverpool live good 705 thank you for message chat but I can't play on mobile.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whoosh.
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lewandowski. Olise. And he skips past his man. Driving through the middle. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Now it's Haaland. Kamavinga goes looking wide. Pass somewhat off target. Played back to the goalkeeper. Bruno Henrique. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe! And it's Caicedo. Shot could be on. Oyarzabal. Caicedo. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys. Akanji. Oh, that's fabulous. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Shot a goal! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 3, Kamavinga.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Fagioli. Played out to the right. Goes for goal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now that's well seen too. And he's intervened well there. Fernandez. Heading backwards. Out towards the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Goes for a shot! Sensational from Haaland! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Number 11, Messi. Number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 13, Federico Valverde. Number 9, Yamal. Number 17.
And that's been one straight back. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Now the delivery. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland. Spread it left. That's a good run down the left. And here's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal struck first time. Lewandowski for Olise. He's in a great position here. Fagioli. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 25, Pasego. 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 Substitution on the field. Number 50.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello everybody, and a quick
So
announcement
thank
now.
you very
We'd
much,
like
Jim,
to
for
ask
joining
you all
me.
to
That
come
brings
and
us to the end of
see
our
the
coverage.
match.
So from us both, a very good evening. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, now, here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him.
Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Messi. Berbatov. Messi. Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Messi. Caught offside that time. Camavinga. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Still goalless. He's shifting through the gears here. Driving on and making good progress. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Mbappe gets into some space.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fernandes. Mbappe. Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vardiol. Now the ball's gone astray. Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Berbatov. Great vision.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Fernandes. And the pass is intercepted. And it's lofted through here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mikel Oyarzabal. Good pressure, determined, intense. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Decent progress down the left. Caicedo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Berbatov. He has found the way through. Caicedo was in no mood for any of that. Oyarzabal powering forward here. Alexander-Arnold. Akanji. And Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. And it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Berbatov. And he's got the beating of his... Here's a chance! It's hit the upright. He can get that clear. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. He scores! Not the most accurate pass. That is ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's definitely not his best. Haaland. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And a goal kick. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal takes control of it and he's on the move. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's found a way through. And he's been shifted off it. Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Messi, and that's been won straight back. Foot in, and he has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Pass somewhat off target. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Tries from a long way out. Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Fernandez. And it's DiMarco. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. A lot of space. Shot a goal! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he cuts out the supply. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitutions taking place.
That's an imaginative pass. Akanji calmly anticipates.
Nepal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now he's got space here. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the finish! Just eases him off the ball. Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Fagioli, Camavinga gets a foot in here. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Some resolute defending there. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Akanji has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That was travelling. The final seconds now. Haaland. Fagioli puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he can clear it away. Out for a throw. Well, there's the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Akanji. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe is onto this. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. Thinks about the shot. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Played out wide. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Son Heung-min. He is through here. He has a look up, and the shot! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
After 15 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Lionel Messi.
Nice bit of trickery. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Argentina looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Mbappe. Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Haaland. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Haaland. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Three, shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And it's Camavinga. Has a shot! Sensational from Camavinga! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 3, Eduardo Camavinga.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well measured. Mbappe! He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Alexander-Arnold. No, it's come to nothing. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's having a go! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Akanji. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Akanji. Caicedo gets a foot in here. This might spell danger. Fagioli. Mbappe with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's had it nicked away. And he's intervened well there. And it's half-time here. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're off again. Oyarzabal. Can he get away here? Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shoots! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Fagioli. It's a throw-in. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now. Nepal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging there.
Haaland. He's had a shot! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 58 minutes is
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly...
Shapes to shoot! Off the post!
substitution on the
Akanji.
number 21.
Now, can they get him away?
Coming on the field is number 44.
He's found a way past.
Fagioli.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And they can counter here. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's had a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Fagioli. That'll be a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 17,
Foot in.
Heung-min.
That's great control. And this is Kane. And now the breakaway. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Now it's Messi. Caicedo. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Caicedo. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's got away. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And there's the shot! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Kane. Chance for a shot! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitutions taking place.
Kane. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked... And the shot! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 81 minutes is number 44, Agioli.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. And that's a dangerous... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 17, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Argentina making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Jimenez. And Akanji.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Messi. Caicedo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Son Heung-min. And here's Kane. Messi! And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours,